walk through quiet storms of memory, where promises once burned like fading stars. I gave my heart like an open horizon, never asking how deep the night could scar. I believe love meant surrender, every dream laid down at someone else's feet. But somewhere in the silence of the thunder, I heard my own forgotten heartbeat. Time taught me in its patient whispers, some hearts shine brighter when they stand alone. Not every tear is meant for breaking, some are rivers carving truth in stone. So I gathered every shattered feeling, like fragile glass reflecting who I am. And in the mirror of a new beginning, I learned the strength of where I stand. Now the wind is softer when you call my name, but I won't disappear inside the flame. I will love you without losing myself, like a fire that still belongs to the sky, with a heart that is steady and open, but a soul that will never deny. I will walk beside you in the light, not behind the shadow of your grace. If love is real, it won't erase me. It will honor every scar I face. This is love without losing myself. You came like morning through the curtains, gentle as the first gold breath of dawn, not demanding all the air around me, just a place where both our hearts belong. There's a quiet power in your kindness, in the way you let my spirit be, like the ocean loving every shoreline, still forever wild and free. So if tomorrow tries to bend our truth, we will stand like mountains in the blue. I will love you without losing myself, like a river still knowing the sea. Every step we take together leaves the deeper part of me. I will hold you but not fade away. I will shine without fear or disguise, because love that is worthy without losing myself. If the night grows heavy on our shoulders and the world forgets what we have found, let our hearts remember this forever. Love stands tallest on honest ground. No chains in the name of devotion, no silence pretending to heal. Just two souls breathing the same horizon, learning how forever can feel. I will love you without losing myself, with a flame that forever is true. Not a shadow fading in darkness, but a light standing next to you. And if time writes our story in echoes through the years that carry our names, they will say we loved with courage, never prisoners of love's flames. Just two hearts learning how to be completely yours, while still being me. The night was quiet, holding every fragile truth, like silver rain falling soft across the roof. I stood alone with the weight of what I knew, that love should never bend a soul in two. No crown of pride, no chains of desperate need, just open hands where wounded hearts can breathe. I learned the silence where real devotion starts, a steady flame that never tears apart. In the hush between the broken lines, a deeper promise slowly comes alive. This is a love that walks so bright, no shadows pulling at the light, no trembling fear behind the door, no losing who we were before. Love that walks so bright with me. The world may shout that love must always plead, beg for a place, surrender dignity. But something sacred whispers through the storm, a truer bond where both hearts stand reborn. No chains of guilt, no silent sacrifice, no shattered wings pretending to be wise. Just two souls standing where the truth is clear, where love brings courage, not another tear. And in the calm where wounded stories rest, I feel the rhythm of a heart confess. This is a love that walks upright, no shadows stealing from the light, no fragile pride that turns away when storms arrive and skies turn gray. Your eyes hold peace, I recognize, no silent walls behind your eyes. If love is grace, then let it be a quiet dignity, a love that walks upright with me. And if the night returns with doubt again, if broken echoes call my name, I'll remember how your truth stood tall, like morning rising through the rain. No voice of shame, no borrowed disguise, just steady faith within your eyes. This is a love that walks upright through every dark and every light. No bending low to beg or hide, no broken truth we push aside. Your heart and mine, strong and free, no losing who we're meant to be. If love is real, then let it stay in quiet strength, come what may. Not loud, not proud, but brave and true. A love that stands in me and you, a love that walks upright and never bows to fear again. Night was quiet when our story began. No thunder, no fire across the sky, just a simple promise in your trembling hands, and truth shining softly in your eyes. We were never made of reckless desire, No storm of words, no desperate flame, only a love that walked a little higher and carried dignity with your name. So if the world asks what keeps us strong tonight, it's not the noise, not the endless fight. It's a love that stands in honor when the easy road is gone, a heart that stays unbroken even when the nights grow long. No pride that turns to silence, no words that cut too deep, just arms that hold with mercy and a promise we both keep. This love was never louder than the truth inside our hearts. The quiet vows of honor are the ones that never part. I have seen the shadows pass your door, heard the whispers calling you away, but you chose the light we built before. Stayed when leaving felt easier to say. Not every love survives the year, some fade like dust upon the sea, but ours was shaped through patient tears into something proud and free. And if the wind tries bending what we've grown, it will find our roots are carved in stone. It's a love that stands in honor when the easy road is gone, a heart that stays unbroken quiet after midnight, when the noise of the world fades slow, I remember every promise that the wind once tried to blow. I have walked through silent winters, carried dreams with trembling hands, love with all the fragile courage only broken hearts understand. I gave more than words can measure, gave the truth beneath my skin. But love should never beg for mercy, nor apologize for what it's been. And somewhere in the fading echoes of the tears I couldn't hide, I found a strength within the silence that had always lived inside. I won't chase a shadow of affection or trade my soul to be adored. Love should rise like quiet thunder from a heart that knows its worth. I will stand where love is honest, where the truth is never blurred, where two hearts don't lose their meaning just to keep a fragile world. I won't kneel before indifference, I won't break to make it work. If love is real, it will remember the grace of a heart that knows its worth. There were nights I almost folded, like a letter left unread, every memory like a whisper, every hope a thread of red. But dignity is more than silence, and courage isn't always loud. Sometimes strength is simply walking from a love that won't be proud. I have learned that love is patient, but it never steals your light. It won't dim your quiet fire just to make another bright. So if fate still writes our story, let it write it clear and true. Two souls standing in their honor, not one faded into you. I won't chase a shadow of affection or trade my soul to be adored. Love should rise like quiet thunder from a heart that knows its worth. I will stand where love is honest, where the truth is never blurred, where two hearts don't lose their meaning just to keep a fragile world. I won't kneel before indifference, I won't break to make it work. If love is real, it will remember the grace of a heart that knows its worth. And if someday you return here with the truth inside your eyes, you'll find me standing stronger where my quiet dignity lies. Not a ghost of what I once was, not a shadow left in hurt, but the living proof of courage, of a heart that knows its worth. In the quiet after every storm we faced, I saw the truth in the lines upon your face. Not every love is written loud and wild. Some grow in silence, patient and mild. You never asked the world from my two hands. You only asked that I would understand that hearts are fragile when the night is long, and dignity is where love grows strong. And slowly, dawn on distant hills, your comets bound the places time had still. This is where respect becomes love, when no one has to fall to rise above. No chains of pride, no silent wars to win, just open hearts and truth within. And in your eyes I finally see the man I'm learning how to be. No crown, no throne we're dreaming of, just sacred ground where respect becomes love. Has taught us love must always burn, but wiser hearts know fire can also turn into a light that softly leads the way. When two souls choose the words they never say. You never tried to change the man I am. You held my silence better than I can. And in the space where judgment used to live, I found the grace that only love can give. And slowly, shaping stone, your gentle faith became my home. This is where respect becomes love, where broken pride is finally enough. No need for stones to prove we're strong, just quiet nights where we truth that lets hearts grow. No shining stars above us prove. What do we have here? When respect becomes love. Maybe the world will never understand why simple promises are stronger than grand plans. But every day I look at you and see a love that lets a wounded heart be free. Not loud, not fast, but deep and sure. The kind of love that will endure. This is where respect distant star. And if the years should turn us gray, we'll still be walking this same way. No louder truth the heavens prove. Just you, just me, just love, where respect becomes love, where respect, where respect becomes love grows. In the quiet after all the broken noise, where promises once faded in the rain, I learned the weight of every careless choice, and how a restless heart can carry pain. I walk through shadows of my own mistakes, through silent nights that wouldn't let me sleep. But somewhere in the echoes of the dark, your gentle truth is waiting there for me. Not loud, not wild, just steady like a flame that will not fall. And in your eyes I saw a different light, a love that doesn't beg or try to prove. It stands with grace, it holds its ground with pride, a quiet strength no storm could ever move. This is the beauty of a worthy love, not chains, not fear, not words that disappear. It's standing strong when all the world gives up, still choosing hope year after year. It's not the fire that burns and fades away, it's not a dream that time will slowly break. It's something calm, something brave and true, the kind of love a soul was made to make. The beauty of a worthy love. Who you are and where you stand, and every scar became a quiet guide. This is the beauty of a worthy love, a light that time will never steal away. Through every fall, through every rising sun, it grows a little more each day. Not loud like thunder in a passing sky, but deep as rivers carving stone above. A call forever written in our souls. The grace, the strength, the beauty of a worthy love.
The night was quiet like a prayer unsaid. Moonlight resting softly on your hair. We were standing on the edge of silence, two wounded hearts learning how to care. I had walked through storms of broken promises, through love that slowly lost its light. But in your eyes there was a different fire, a gentle truth that felt so right. Not a love that begs or bends in sorrow, not a flame that fades when times are rough. Yours was something calm and fearless, something rare and strong enough. And in the stillness of your presence, my restless soul could finally breathe. No chains of fear, no desperate longing, just quiet faith in what could be. This is a noble kind of love that stands in truth, that walks in grace. No need for crowns, no need for glory, just honest light within your face. A love that never bows to shadows, a heart that chooses to be true. If forever has a meaning, I believe it lives in you. We don't promise skies without the thunder, or endless days without the rain. But we hold each other through the darkness and rise with dignity through pain. There's a strength inside your silence, a courage in the way you stay. Not the kind that fades in passion, but the kind that time won't take away. Every scar becomes a story, every tear a sacred sign that love can still be brave and gentle when your heart is next to mine. And every moment that we're breathing feels like mercy wrapped in light. Not a dream that breaks by morning, but a truth that feels so right. This is a noble kind of love. It stands in truth, it walks in grace. No need for crowns, no need for glory, just honest light within your face. A love that never bows to shadows, a heart that chooses to be true. It forever has a meaning, I believe. Let the world chase burning echoes, let the restless hearts run wild. We will keep this quiet promise, pure and fearless, undefiled. Not a love that shouts for glory, not a flame that needs to prove, just two souls who found redemption in a noble kind of love. This is a noble kind of love, unshaken by the hands of time, where every scar becomes a promise and every silence feels divine. No throne of gold could shine much brighter than the truth we're dreaming of. Heaven knows the heart remembers the grace of a noble kind of love. There was a time my heart on quiet roads, carrying dreams that no one ever knew. I held my pride like armor in the cold, afraid that love might ask me to break through. And in the hush of an ordinary day, your gentle voice found places deep in me. Not like a storm that takes the sky away, but like the dawn that lets the night be free. And in your eyes I saw a truth so rare, a love that never asked me to kneel. The grace of loving you feels like the sky is open wide and blue.
teaches broken hearts to still endure. You never tried to take the ground I stand, never demanded more than I could give. Your touch was soft but somehow strong enough to show a wounded soul how it could live. In every silence shared between our breaths, I felt a peace I thought I'd never know. Not every love arrives with thunder's voice. Some simply bloom and slowly start to glow. And in your arms I learned a different way, where love and dignity remain. The grace of loving you feels like the sky is open wide and blue. Not chains, not fire, not something I must prove, just quiet light that helps my heart renew. The grace of loving you is strength that stands while everything feels unsure. A love that lives, a love that honors truth and teaches broken hearts to still endure. If storms should come, if shadows try to steal the day, your love reminds my soul that true hearts never fade away. Not every flame must burn the world to shine. Some only need a faithful light. The grace of loving you is more than words a fragile heart could say. It's knowing love can still be proud and kind and never ask a soul to fade away. The grace of loving you is standing tall while holding someone near. A love that walks with honor through the years and leaves its quiet miracle right here. So if the world should ask me what is true, I'll simply whisper, the grace of loving you.
The night was quiet like a prayer in the dark, soft wind moving through the scars of my heart. I had been walking through the noise of the world, where love was careless and promises burned. Then you appeared like a calm after rain. No need for thunder, no hunger for fame, just gentle truth in the way that you stayed. A silent strength that would never betray. And in your eyes saw a love that didn't need to prove anything to shine. You never asked me to kneel for your heart, never demanded I tear mine apart. Your love was patient, your love understood. There is dignity in your love, like a light that never falls. No chains, no shadows on the walls. There is dignity in your love. It lifts my soul without a sound, a sacred place where hope is found. And I stand tall when you're near, not losing who I am inside. In the quiet grace you give, my heart can finally rise. There is dignity in your love. I've seen affection that trembles with pride, heart turning cold when the truth tries to rise. But you were steady like mountains at dawn, holding the warmth when the night had gone on. You never fought for control of my soul, you only guarded the pieces I hold. And every silence between what we say feels like a promise that will never fade. And in your touch, there's something deeper than fire or desire. It feels like home. You never needed to conquer my heart. Love was a shelter right from the start, strong in its mercy, simple and good. There is dignity in your love, like the dawn across the sea, a quiet truth that sets me free. There is dignity in your love, no fear of losing who we are, two steady hearts beneath one star. And I grow stronger by your side, not smaller just to make love stay. In the honor of your heart, I find a better way. There is dignity in your love. Maybe the world will never understand a love that rises without a command. No broken pride, no desperate cry, just open skies where two souls stand. And if tomorrow steals the light, I know this truth will still remain. Love that carries dignity will never live in vain. There is dignity in your love, like the sunrise in my chest, a quiet power giving rest. There is dignity in your love, no storm can bend what we have made, a fearless heart that will not fade. And when the years fall like the rain, your grace will still be shining through. In the honor of your love, I become someone true. There's dignity, there is dignity in your slow, a silver moon on streets we know. No words were needed in the dark, just two hearts listening for a spark. We carry storms we never showed, old scars from roads we walked alone. But in your eyes I saw a place where broken souls could stand with grace. Every love is loud and wild, some rise in silence undefiled. A quiet fire we're dreaming of, the pride within our love. We don't have to shout our names across the sky and burning flames. Our truth is written soft but strong, a sacred place where we belong. No chains of fear, no borrowed lies, just steady hearts and open skies. Through every doubt the world may send, our love stands tall, it will not bend. Hands that cannot hold, but what we built was slow and real, a deeper kind of how we feel. Not just the light that passion gives, but quiet strength in how love lives, a dignity the years can prove, and every step we choose to move. No need to rush what time refines, some truths are written between the lines, a gentle flame that rises above the pride within our love. We don't have to shout our names across the sky and burning flames. Our truth is written soft but strong, a sacred place where we belong. No chains of fear, no borrowed lies, just steady hearts and open skies. Through every doubt the world may send, our love stands tall, it will not bend. And if the winds grow cold and long, if hope feels fragile in the storm, we'll stand like mountains side by side, with nothing left to prove or hide. Because the truest love we know is not the loudest in its glow, but common certain as the tide, a faithful heart we hold with pride. We don't need crowns to prove our flame, no perfect world, no grand acclaim, just hands that stay when shadows move, and faith in all we've made of truth. Through silent nights and rising dawns, our story lives where strength is born. No fear can break what we have found, a love where dignity is crowned. And when the years have passed us by, our quiet stars will still reply in every breath and every dawn. Lives the pride within our love. The night was quiet when I found your name, written softly in the breath of fate. Not in thunder, not in flames, just a whisper that refused to fade. You stood there with a fragile truth, eyes that carried both the dark and light. And in the silence of that moment, I knew some loves are born to fight. Not with anger, not with pride, but with a promise standing tall. A kind of love that does not tremble, even when the shadows call. I will not love you like a storm that fades, not like a fire that burns and runs. I will stand where your soul is unafraid, but quiet strength is never undone. In the honor of your heart, I will guard the light you are. Not a chain, not a scar, but a truth that travels far. Through the silence, through the years, through the breaking of the dark, I will love you standing strong. In the honor of your heart. The world can bend the strongest sword, turn soft dreams into silent wars, but you held grace inside your hands like something sacred to restore. No crown of gold upon your head, just dignity the stars could see. A gentle fire that never shouted, yet burned its way inside of me. And if the road grows cold with doubt, if every sky forgets its spark, I'll be the voice that still remembers who you are inside the dark. I will not leave when the echoes fall, when every easy light is gone. I'll be the calm within your walls, the place your weary hope belongs. In the honor of your heart, I will guard the light you are. Not a chain, not a scar, but a truth that travels far. Through the silence, through the years, through the breaking of the dark, I will love you standing strong. In the honor of your heart. So let the world keep chasing fire, let restless hearts fall apart. I will remain where love stands higher. In the honor of your heart. The night was quiet when our story first began. No fireworks falling from the sky, just two tired hearts learning how to stand without pretending, without a lie. You held my hand like something sacred, not a promise thrown into the wind. In your eyes I saw a patience that only honest love can give. No chains, no desperate pleading, no shadows we must hide, just two souls slowly breathing. where truth and mercy collide. And in the silence between our words, something gentle starts to rise. Not loud enough to shake the world, but strong enough to change our lives. This is love written with honor, not a flame that burns and fades, but a fire that stands through weather, through the calm and through the rain. No pride to wound the other, no fear we have to hide, just two hearts choosing kindness, standing side by side. We didn't build our dreams on perfect skies, or castles made of golden light. We built them slowly in the quiet, brick by brick through every night, where every scar becomes a lesson, every tear a gentle guide, and every fragile confession finds a home where truth resides. You never asked me to be flawless, never tried to shape my soul. You love the man behind the silence, the broken pieces and the whole. And in the stillness of your arms I feel a calm I've never known, like every road that led me here was meant to bring my heart back home. This is love written with honor, not a flame that burns and fades, but a fire that stands through weather, through the calm and through the rain. No pride to wound the other, no fear we have to hide, just two hearts choosing kindness, standing side by side. If forever is a promise, then let it be this way. A love written with honor that time cannot betray. And if the world grows dark around us, if the winds begin to roar, we will not raise our voices higher, we'll just hold each other more, because the strongest kind of love is never loud or wild. It walks with quiet courage, gentle, faithful, undefiled. This is love written with honor, steady as the rising sun. Every chapter told and patient, every battle faced is won. Through the years and through the changes, through the joy and through the pain, we will guard this quiet promise like a sacred living flame. And when the final page is turning and the fading light is gone, they will read our hearts together, a love still written with honor. sky felt endless, like a road with no return. Every promise turned to silence, every fire refused to burn. I was standing in the shadows of the man I tried to be, with a heart that kept on breaking in the dark quietly. Then you came without a warning, like the dawn through winter rain. Not a storm of loud devotion, just a whisper through my pain. And the walls I built around me slowly lost their weight and length. In the stillness of your presence, I found something more than strength. There were miles of lonely highways in the corners of my soul, where the echoes of old heartaches tried to keep me from being whole. But your eyes held patient sunlight, like a promise soft and clear, not demanding any answers, just a reason to stay here. And the storms inside my chest started losing all their rage, like the ocean finding rhythm, turning chaos into grace. You never tried to change my story, never forced my heart to bend. You just stood there in the silence, like a home that wouldn't end. Your love is my quiet strength, not a fire that burns too bright, but a steady kind of light, guiding me through every night. When the world begins to shake and I feel my spirit break, you don't have to say a thing. Your love is my quiet strength. Maybe love was never thunder, maybe love was always this, a gentle hand in heavy darkness, a quiet fearless tenderness. Not the noise of grand forever, not a dream that fades away, just a heart that keeps on choosing every dawn, every day. Your love is my quiet strength, like the calm beneath the tide. In the moments I feel lost, you are standing by my side. Through the years and through the change, through the joy and through the pain, you don't have to prove a thing. Your love is my quiet strength. And if the world grows cold and distant, if the stars forget to shine, I will still be standing with you. Your quiet strength city breeze and silver light. I stood alone with a wounded heart, holding pieces of a fading fight. I had loved with open hands before, gave my soul without a shield. But every promise turned to dust on a battlefield that would not heal. Still somewhere in the silent dark, a softer truth began to rise. Not every love is meant to fall, not every heart must compromise. So I gathered every broken prayer, every scar I tried to hide, and I swore beneath the fragile stars my heart would stand with quiet pride. I want a love that never bows, a fire that stands through storm and flame, not begging shadows to stay somehow, not losing truth to keep a name. A love that walks with steady grace through every doubt the world allows. No chains, no fear, no borrowed faith, just a love that never bows. I have seen the fragile kind, hearts that bend just to survive, trading pieces of their life just to keep a spark alive. But love was never meant to kneel before the weight of hollow words. It should rise like morning skies, strong and quiet as the earth. And if the road grows cold and long, and every hope feels far away, I will still believe in more than love that slowly fades to gray. So I carry every fragile dream like a flame against the wind, and I know the truth will find me where a fearless heart begins. I want a love that never bows, a fire that stands through storm and flame, not trading truth for fragile vows, not drowning hope in borrowed shame. A love that walks with steady grace through every doubt the world allows. Two hearts that rise and face the night with a love that never bows, a love that never bows. And if the sky should fall to silence, if the road should break somehow, I would rather walk alone in light than live inside a love that bows. Because a soul that knows its worth will never beg the dark for grace. It waits for something brave enough to stand beside its sacred place. I'll find a love that never bows, a quiet strength, a fearless vow,
time the night felt endless in my chest, where broken echoes learn the language of regret. I carried silence like a shadow on my skin, afraid that love would only teach me how to bend. But then you came with quiet fire in your eyes, not asking me to change, not asking for disguise. You held the truth the way the morning holds the sky, and suddenly my weary heart remembered how to rise. Not every love is meant to save a soul, but yours, it showed me who I am. Now I'm standing tall in love, not losing who I was, not drowning in devotion just to breathe. Your heart doesn't ask me to fall or trade my voice for walls. You meet me where my honest spirit lives, and in the quiet of your touch I finally know enough. Love was never meant to make us crawl. With you beside my heart, unbroken from the start, I'm standing tall in love. The world can turn a promise into fragile glass, where hearts are taught that sacrifice must always last. But dignity can live inside a flame, where two souls rise without a need for chains. You never asked my dreams to fade away. You never turned my skies to shades of gray. Instead you lit a road I couldn't see, a place where love and truth could both be free. And in the calm between our breaths I hear the strength we never forced. Now I'm standing tall in love, not losing who I was, not fading just to keep the peace alive. Your arms don't build a cage, your faith becomes a stage where every fragile part of me survives. And in the grace you give, I finally learn to live without the fear of being small. With you beside my heart, unbroken